One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
And of course, Uber is now bundling airport trips. So you might see this, you might not, but this is in Syracuse. So not too far from me, down the street, down the 90 a little bit. But yeah, now they're starting to give you some of those. So what you see on the screen right now are two different screenshots of these reserves. And they are just basically saying two back-to-back trips. So it doesn't give you the breakdown information. It just tells you 2 minutes to pick up. It tells you the total trip duration and time. And yeah, it goes from that. So what do you got to say about this one, Sergio?
I mean, look, I mean, the pay is not great, but because on the pickup, it seems like it's at the airport. The second trip is, so it's sending you to the airport and then picking up at the airport on every, as you guys can see on the upper kind of left side, well, the top of the screenshot, one is an Uber X trip and one is an Uber X reserve trip. Same thing on the one on the right. It tells you two, so I'm assuming they could be three pretty soon, Chris, right? I mean, because it's giving you the total of how many trips you're going to do. And it clearly says trip bundle. It looks like the first one is an X trip taking you to the airport, and then from there is taking you back out of the airport. I mean, look, if the pay is good, do it. And the fact that they're both, to me, they're both lousy. You know, I'm pretty sure this will take more than 44 minutes on the first one combined and 35 minutes for the second one combined. But if the numbers are true, then that's looking like more like $35, $36 active hour on both. So
yeah, I mean, like, look, depending on, you know, all of the information, because you don't get all of the information, you know, depending on how long the stop is to get the person out, depending on how long it takes to get to the next ride, and depending how long it takes for that rider to get in. I mean, they're not too bad. Like the second one's really not that bad. I mean, $20 for
did you see
about a half hour.
822 boost included. Don't think about that.
That's why that's what I was just gonna say. You got that boost included. If you don't have that boost, that's pretty pathetic.
That's messed up. So, but look, I mean, we don't have it here in LA for some reason. But if you guys are seeing more and more of these, because we know they started bundling trips outside airports. This is specifically at airports now, and you guys can see where the blue start of the trip is. And if you guys are seeing this, please send me screenshots, Sergio at rideshareguy.com. If you're seeing 2s, 3s, whatever you're seeing. And I'm not going to say it's a horrible idea. The pay is not great, obviously. The first one, it's probably better than the second one. And but yeah, send me some screenshots, folks. Sergio at rideshareguy.com.
Yeah.
Yes, and France scored another one. France 2-0 Sweden.
And then the only thing, though, that I do notice when it comes to these as well is it always seems like there's always some sort of reserve that's built in with it. So it's like, oh, there's a ride that's going right there within the time frame. So let's make sure that we can get somebody to get that. So it's probably some of these that are leftover reserves that nobody wants.
So possibly, but the only, I mean, the downside on this is because we do have a lot of negative Nellies on the channel. The downside of this is, what if someone ordered an UberX reserve from a pickup from airports? I wouldn't do those because, I mean, you don't know if there's going to be a delay. If there's going to be a delay, you cancel, it's going to hurt you, you know. So I like reserve trips going to the airport, let's say, but I don't like coming out of the airport, specifically an airport like LAX. It's a shithole there. So, you know, be careful where this trip starts, where the trip ends, and look at all the details, read the small print. And then if you guys do some of these, you know, send me some screenshots, Sergio at rideshareguy.com.
Yep. And then if you ever see like an Uber X plus Uber X, let us know, because I'd love to see that one. But Yeah, I mean, the concept is good. The pay is not. So just be aware of that and pay attention when it comes down to those types of things.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.